Listen, sometimes you get thrown a curveball, but every now and again, that ball won't curve. It'll just hit you straight in the face. Basically, I messed up. Big time. Something happened that changed my entire dumb 34-year-old pathetic little life. I suppose I have to explain to you. But first, you need some context. Like a lot of us now, I work from home. Which shockingly, it's not really that interesting. I mean, it can get very repetitive. Your surroundings don't really change. No one's there to greet you in the morning or ask you how you're doing. It's just kind of you. Oh, and the camera. You could probably relate to this, but I was feeling a little lost. Stuck. Like I'm going nowhere. And the world's just moving all around me. So, I made some goals this year. Maybe you're like me. You write it down, put it up on the wall. Because you know that way you'll stick to it. Hold yourself accountable. It feels great. But just like last year and the year before, the work, the responsibilities, they add up, and those goals start to seem like they get further and further away. And you just let it happen. You keep working, letting the hours float away. Yet all the while, your time is slipping through your fingers and you don't even notice. Then you get tired or find some excuses, and the time you could spend working on those goals ends up being doom-scrolled away on Instagram, or YouTube, or Reddit. And if I'm honest, that's kind of how it's been going for me so far this year. It doesn't make me feel great to admit that, but I feel like I've been failing at doing the things that really mean something to me. And those goals sadly became a distant memory. And right when I was at my worst, late one night, I joined one of my regular meetings, and the vibe was definitely a little off. Eventually, they told me. They said, look, we don't really need you anymore. We're letting you go. And suddenly that's it. You work from home now. There's no hugs or see you soons. So I didn't exactly wake up the next day a new man. Actually, not at all. I looked in the mirror, hoping to find motivation, an inner drive that I've been lacking. But all I found? Another 34-year-old I gazed into nature, telling myself that everything's going to be okay. But deep down, I'm worried sick. I know I won't last long without work. Time was receding like my hairline. I needed to take action. So what did I do? I did what everyone does when they lose their job. I panicked and freaked out, tried to find a new job. Everyone loves that, right? I started searching, high and low, sending emails to everyone I knew, cold calling every company I could think of. It is exhausting. Kind of like my job was. And after coming back to 0 replies again and again, I felt lost. I started to freak out even more. I asked myself a lot of questions. Like, how am I going to pay rent? How am I going to afford my food? How am I going to afford gas? How am I going to afford my dog? Why are groceries so expensive? What will people think when I tell them I don't have a job anymore? It feels as if I'm falling from the sky. And there's nothing to grab onto, despite how much you reach out to get something. Everything is just out of reach. So you keep plummeting. It's like a rush of adrenaline that won't stop. Eventually you hit the ground, tired. The questions and spiraling thoughts echoing away into the depths. And finally you're presented a glimmer of clarity. It looks different for everyone. Mine was quite furry. And I think when you do catch those glimmers of calm, you need to jump in and let yourself feel it. At times, you might feel totally stuck, but motivation looks different for everybody. Some days it feels like you're unstoppable. Others you're a little slow. Just keep moving. You have your time back now, and finally a chance to achieve those goals. A small change in perspective can make for a completely different view. Changing things can seem daunting at first, but the time you could spend chasing your dreams is going to pass anyway. And it's there for you to use. So just take one step in that new direction.